Hi, my name's Dr. Karen Joyce and I'm a geospatial scientist. Not sure what that means? Well, join me and you can see for yourself. Hi everyone, I'm here on Heron Island, which is certainly one of my most happy places. It's an amazing place to be and I feel very privileged and lucky to be able to call it my job to be here, and this is my office. So I'm here at the research station, which is owned by the University of Queensland. Now, in terms of the sorts of things that I do, so I'm really interested in the different habitats that we see out there on the reef. So as a geospatial scientist, it's really all about the science of where. So where we see different types of habitats on the reef, where we see different corals, where we see different algae, and how those locations have different patterns, and we see certain things that like to occur in certain areas of the reef and don't like to occur in other areas. So as a geospatial scientist, I'm really interested in those patterns of where. And when I first started coming here to Heron all those years ago, it really was all about using satellites to make maps of the reef. And occasionally, when we got a large enough grant, we would be able to fly an aerial survey. So I remember doing an aerial survey back in 2002, and that cost us around about $40,000 from memory to get the aerial survey plane up from Brisbane and then conduct the survey. And you know, that's one of the reasons why I really started getting interested in using drones to do this, because at that cost, a lot of drones that you could really buy, and drones can be mounted with similar cameras to what we put on those manned aircraft, and then you have the freedom to fly them when and where you like. I now have a number of drones and a number of different cameras and sensors that I use, but the theories and concepts are actually still the same as what we've been doing for tens of years, and you know, way back to World War II or so, when we really started getting into aerial survey. So a camera fitted onto some kind of aerial platform, you know, that could be a kite, a balloon, a pigeon, or a manned aircraft, or a drone. The camera's fitted on, and then you're flying backwards and forwards, taking photos as you go. And generally then what we do is to take all those photos and stitch them together so that we can create a map of an entire area. Now, aerial camera systems, be that on a manned aircraft or a drone, are wonderful. They give you a lot of detail, but they're not great for covering really large areas. And so that's where I use satellite data. So for example, if I'm interested in mapping the whole Heron Reef, or the whole Capricorn Bunker Group, which is the group of reefs in which Heron sits, or the entire Great Barrier Reef, really the only option to do that is satellite. Now, the challenge with satellite is that it doesn't have the same level of detail that we can get from an aerial platform. So this is really where the power of drones come in. So here for the week, I have a couple of key items that I'm really interested in looking at. So I am interested in habitat mapping. So that's really the foundation of what I get out there to do. And this is really similar to the way we go about our SheMaps programs. So it's figuring out what the application is that you need to use the drone for, and then working out how you best use that drone to capture that data that you require. Thanks for watching A Day in the Life of a Geospatial Scientist. I hope you've enjoyed it, and if you haven't already seen the other episodes, please tune in below.